Yo, ladies and gentlemen, and anyone else and everyone else,
Gentlemen.
and gentlemen, welcome to the LSF Podcast. We are on Lion Eagle's channel, and I am enjoying it because I am beautifully in the middle with my duvet all cozy and cozied up. We are here with everyone. Officially, everyone is here for the very first time.
Yo.
I guess
Let's
we'll
put
go
my
through
phone away.
and let everyone introduce themselves. And I guess we'll start with Notice the Z.
What is up? Right as I took a drink, love that. Notice the Z here. The task manager champion, all that jazz. First official stands leech, things like that. Wow, I've never introed myself in my life. Apparently, this is the worst intro I've ever given.
Nice. I also didn't introduce myself. I'm Curly801. Curly801. Blah blah blah. Yes. Lion Eagle.
It is
here
awfully
also on
British in
his
here.
channel.
First time chat Alabrella in here. We love to see it. So yeah, I'm Lion Eagle. This is my channel. I'm a British streamer. The original Stans Frog. That's just a claim we all have to make. We're all the original Stans Frog. I was the first one to make a Reddit parody song of Billy Joel, so that's my claim to fame. First episode, woo!
And technically, it is the.
Thank you for hopping in, Alabrell. Sorry.
The third or fourth official episode, but our third or fourth episode, full stop. This is our first actual official one because we were joined with our lovely 2 additional LSF members. The first one being Noisy Jody, who was on with us last week. Jody? Jody.
Oh, I am very well, thank you. Yeah, I'm Noisy Jody too. That's all there is to know about me.
And
you flew a kite once.
I did fly a kite once, you're right. That is my true claim to fame.
And as the current topic says, Truthman is here. Hello, Truthman. How are you?
I'm great. How are you? I'm Truthman. I am the longest tenured Stans viewer out of anybody here. I think I beat Lion Eagle by a little bit.
I think so. I mean, maybe not as a viewer, but definitely as an active member of chat.
Definitely, yeah. I'm like that. It's whatever. And I'm excited to steal clout from a larger person. I think that's fun.
Oh, Stans. I was going to say I'm not.
Yo, fat shaming? Straight on fat shaming? Wow.
That's not what I meant, obviously.
That's not even what my joke was. Jeez.
I feel personally attacked.
So why we signed Truthmain is because, one, we needed someone to be able to make child jokes about, like how S3K has Psychic Truthmain now. So that was very big.
I would love to be clear that my voice is 2 octaves deeper than Psychic, and I'm at least 8 inches taller than he is. To be clear,
Damn.
I just want to make that known.
What an alpha.
And also, Truthmain is actually the largest streamer, so not only are we leeching off of Stans, we're also leeching off of Truthmain.
The largest streamer on the platform.
Yep.
You're right.
XQC, eat your heart out. I guess Iron Mouse, eat your heart out. She's the most subscribed to streamer right now.
I thought she was the most subscribed woman.
I saw that.
She's both.
No,
now.
she's the most subscribed woman of
Oh,
she's the most
absolute.
subscribed woman of all time, but currently the most subscribed streamer.
Everyone else is about half as loud as me. Perfect. I'll fix that.
Also, chat is really scuffed on screen.
Yeah, chat is really scuffed on stream. I will also fix that.
While Lion Eagle works on those lovely technical issues, we're starting. I guess we're gonna officially call this episode 1, and we're gonna start with a bit of question, as we did with Jody last week. We're gonna ask Truthman some questions, get to know Truthman a little bit better. Obviously, he's so much more clouded and goated than us, so we already know so much about him. But the first question that I asked Jody, and I'm gonna ask you as well, Truthman, is who, what, where, why, when is the Truthman?
That's a toughie. I think I'll take it from the top, I guess. Who is the Truthman? That's me. That's an easy one. What am I? I am a college student from America, and I'm studying to be a math major. So that's fun if anybody knows anything about that and can help me out with any of my schoolwork. That would be
Anyone knows
exciting.
anything about numbers, hit you up.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? Okay. Where? United States. I don't want to get any more specific than that.
Fair.
Why am I?
Why?
Why the name, the Truth Man?
Oh, why the name? My real life name, when translated, means truth, and it starts with an E. So from there, it's just like, it's simple. It started as a Spotify username, actually, maybe 5 or 6 years ago.
56 years ago, damn.
Said 5 or 6, but it's whatever. It was actually, I think it was around 8 years ago that I created that the first time, and I've been using it ever since. And unfortunately, there's some absolute son of a bitch on Twitch who has the username Truthman. Never uses it. He never watches anybody. He's like the least active person on the platform. But I'm not. I mean, obviously, I'm not big enough to get Twitch to give me the username yet. So that's annoying.
One day. It'll happen.
And then lastly, what's the last one? When? It doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't. It's just I typed all the W's in.
When did you start streaming?
Ooh.
When did I start streaming? I started streaming last July.
Okay.
And I streamed for 7 days straight and got affiliate as soon as I possibly could. And from there, I streamed a bunch in August, a little bit in September, but from there, what I've been doing is I go live once a month, get people to subscribe.
All three logs had a first second. Yeah.
And then I'll
Ours is
stream
the
for
only
another
one that
month,
had a third
and then I
fourth.
repeat the whole cycle over again. It's like the perfect grift. And yeah.
So what got you
the
into streaming?
W's.
Like, how did you find Twitch? What brought you into the Twitch world?
It was a COVID thing. But beyond that, I think I made my Twitch account in February of 2020. To watch Ludwig, which I assume is a story that at least a couple of you also can share in at least some sense. I feel like you guys have been Ludwig frogs at one point or another.
It's a standard stance progression.
I am mostly a Ludwig frog still.
Yes,
But
if someone came to
Stands
stands
is the
without
one I
going
can
through
guess.
Ludwig, that's honestly insane.
the Jonathan Shorter story.
Yeah,
Exactly.
true. Yeah.
But I wasn't really super into Twitch. I used it to watch Ludwig maybe once a week or something, and then we started with COVID, and Scrabble started taking off. I don't want to say taking off because it's not like it's massive or anything, but there were like a few people who started streaming Scrabble, so I got pretty active in those communities. Events started being streams. Events that I was participating in started being streams. So I kind of got like ingrained into the culture. And then, I mean, it happened with millions of people, at least hundreds of thousands. I just had so much time to be on the platform that I kind of like became a Twitch frog. Yeah.
And then what made you take the leap to actually start streaming?
Well, all of the people in the Scrabble community were like, yeah, you should probably start streaming because you're funny and you're handsome and you're young and you're really good at, and no. I mean,
Wow, the Scrabble community is so toxic.
No, I mean, look, people wanted me to start streaming. And I think I had something new to offer the community because there hasn't been and there still isn't, besides me, a Scrabble streamer younger than the age of like 28 or something. So it's just like a lot of, I don't want to say boomers, but boomers in the space. And I was kind of like a breath of fresh air.
The fact that you said they all said you were so handsome, I'd say more groomers than boomers, but that's its own statement.
Okay.
I also wanted to make a joke about that, but I was like, maybe we don't bring it up.
I'd just like to point out that the LSF organization does not agree with Curly's statement.
Does not condone.
We do not condone grooming.
Does not condone grooming and does not agree with the statement that all Scrabble players are groomers.
We also don't condone
Allegedly.
booming for what it's worth, but we can't really do anything about that one.
Can I fucking finish finally? Would that be okay?
Sure.
Um,
So you got grooming?
Yeah,
Sure.
go on then.
Then I kept promising that I was going to stream for a while. I ordered a PC, tried to build it, accidentally fried the motherboard because I didn't take the useless standoffs out of the case. So I turned the motherboard on while it still had contact with one of the stand-up, and then like since then, I've been streaming off like a 6-year-old MacBook because I have never gotten around to trying to build a PC again or buying a PC again.
Fair enough. So do you still have that PC? You just need a motherboard?
No, I gave it all back.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Or I returned it all, I should say.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Pardon. But yeah, I kept promising people I would do it, and then I did it. And that's pretty much how it went.
Oh yeah.
I mean, obviously I got busy with school and shit, so I haven't been doing it as often as I should be doing it.
Yeah. Also, a little bit of hype news. Stans has liked my retweet of Jody's tweet.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
So Stans is aware we are live with the podcast right now.
He's also aware that we exist as leeches, because Curly fucking finessed the fuck out of Stans and got him to watch our announcement video.
Did you watch it? I still need to see that clip.
It's longer than a clip, so you know. I couldn't clip it all. I got him to watch it because chat was a little bit dead, and I was like, "Yo, have you seen the news about LSF?" And he was like, "No, Curly, I have not seen the news about LSF." So I posted the video, and
that's a banger. That's banging.
and he was like, "Oh," and then actually. They did not look too impressed. I suggest watching it yourself in your own time. But he was like, he basically complained after that, being like, "Yo, I can't believe now whenever anyone says I'm on LSF, it's gonna be like this and then that. This is such a pain." But yeah, I'm probably gonna at some point clip it or like find a way to download it and actually make it into a cohesive video. But yeah, I think that'll be fun. It'll probably be like 3 minutes of something, and we can just steal it and yoink it into our podcast or not podcast. Yoink it into our channel if required.
Yeah, we've got that, exactly. And we've got Afghans responding to it as well.
Very true. Yep.
We are popping off.
Just clouded all of a sudden.
We are. Yeah, I feel like this is like launching the YouTube channel, officially getting everyone here for the first episode. This is like a big day for like legitimizing the group. So I think this has been rather pog of us.
Yeah.
Great.
Continuing with the Truth Main show, how does one get started in the Scrabble community and end up being? We also have a partner in chat. Shout out Ali.
We do have a partner in chat.
How does one get started in the Scrabble community, and how does one become a top 5 under 18 player in Scrabble?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. Well, I remember vividly actually how I got started. I used to play baseball. I don't play baseball anymore, but I was on the way back a car ride with a friend of mine who had gotten into competitive Scrabble because there was a club at my school that did it. But I didn't like. I thought it was too much of a time commitment, and then he explained that it was just like an hour once a week. So I'm all sure. You know what? I mean, he won $1,000 by coming in 3rd place at nationals the year before that. So I was all like, sure, that sounds great. And I joined, and then quickly it turned into way more than an hour a week because I just got completely sucked into all of the studying and the playing. And I went to my first national tournament, and I placed 13th in the middle school division. Not my greatest showing. I kind of took it slowly from there, not doing really too much work until obviously the pandemic hit. And then instead of paying attention in class for pretty much the entire year, I would just study Scrabble words and play Scrabble online and interact with the online Scrabble scene. And then last year, in the high school national championship, I placed 4th, which I was pretty proud of. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Was that your highest placing tournament? Or I mean,
no.
Most prestigious? Because I assume you've obviously won tournaments, but is that like your most prestigious top?
Yeah, that's definitely my most prestigious placement. Yeah. Well, there's a tournament called the Crescent City Cup that happens every year in New Orleans around like the 15th of January, and in 2021, I believe it happened online, and I actually won the one of the divisions in that tournament, which was a relatively big deal. But I think It's a lot better to say I'm a top 5 under 18 Scrabble player than it is to say I won a random Scrabble tournament that has a goofy name.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Wait, you're playing in Z's tournament? No.
I was going to say, tell it to Diego. That's his claim to fame.
Oh, sorry, the Truth Man and Z tournament. Sorry.
The Stolen Valor Stands.
You mean Stan's tournament that he came up with, streamed, organized the whole night?
Exactly.
Based on true.
So do you have any insane Scrabble stories? Like a game that was just like absolutely insane? Like insane weird that like normal people would get, not just like insane for people that know Scrabble?
I do have one such story, which was pretty wild. And basically, I'm at the 2019 middle school Scrabble tournament. No, the 2018 one. Sorry. I didn't mean to alarm you guys. Yes, I'm not that far removed.
I can never trust you again.
I'm 4 years removed from 8th grade, whatever. So I'm sitting down, and the tiles that I get on my rack are, I get, what is it? It's like AEROTH or something. Right? Those are my 7 tiles. To the board, my opponent, and middle school Scrabble is played in teams, right? So I've got my teammate next to me. It's one of my best friends. And the 2 people across from us are like the 2 possibly best players, middle school players in the country. At a different tournament, they beat me and the same teammate like 700 to 150 or something, just like a couple months before that. Yeah, felt really bad. 700 games are super rare. So, I mean, it was cool to be part of that. It was not cool to be on the receiving end of it. They lay down the word rough to start the game, which is great. That's very nice. And immediately I have like an out of body experience where like I ascend to heaven and back, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm about to make the greatest play I've ever made, and possibly the greatest play I will ever make in this game. And surrounding rough, I put the TH and O on the left of it and the FARE on the right of it, forming thoroughfare for a 12-letter word, which is incredibly rare. And yeah, so that was like the craziest thing that's ever happened to me in a game of Scrabble.
Damn. So you bingoed off of that?
Oh yeah, it was monstrous.
Hell yeah. Do you remember how much it was worth?
I believe it was about 117 or something like that, in that range.
Hell yeah.
There was also a time. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was also a time when I was at a tournament near Pennsylvania or near Philadelphia, and I bingoed out, which means I bingo when the bag is empty, and won to beat this like maybe 75-year-old woman. She got so mad that she like pushed the board across the table and it fell onto the floor. Which was kind of wild. And then she gets up and she stalks off and she starts muttering to herself about like these young kids and how they're cheating and whatever. So that was like, I guess, the most wild Scrabble story I have.
I have a similar chess story actually, because I used to play chess in high school, believe it or not. And we always talk about like how like when younger kids play in the higher level divisions, those are like the scariest opponents because like they're obviously they're too good to be playing in their own division. And so there was this probably like 4th or 5th grader playing in the K-12 division, and he goes up against one of the students on our team. And he actually ends up winning. He like beats the small kid, and then the kid just starts crying. And the student from our team is like the tallest, nicest, sweetest guy ever, and he's just sitting there so fucking awkwardly, like, oh god, what do I do? Because he has no idea how to respond. Because like all he did was he just played chess, he beat him, but like he like now has this like crying kid in front of him, and everyone like for the rest of the term is like, damn, don't play against this guy. He'll fucking make you cry.
He's gonna make you cry. That's sick.
Yeah.
Pinewood Derby finish. That's hype.
So for real, what is a Pinewood? Is that like literally where you make cars and go from like not actual cars, but like little...
So it's a thing from Boy Scouts. And what happens is they give you just like a block of fucking wood, and you have to carve a car out of it. And like based on like aerodynamics and weight, they like put it at the top of a track, and then it just like goes down. And whoever's car gets down the fastest is the winner.
You sit in it?
No, it's just like a small
that's
block
like
of wood.
that's like
It's like literally like the size of like a can.
That's what I'm thinking of.
That's
Yeah,
what
soapbox
okay,
racing
yeah.
is what Curly's thinking of.
Yeah,
Soapbox racing is hype.
Yeah, we did that. We did that once at a church near my house. They have this like, it's on a hill, so it's perfect for it. My dad made this thing, and it basically turned into like wrestling. And like who won it wasn't who had the best car; it was who could put their arms out and pull the other kid out of theirs first. So I ended up coming second because the guy that came up against me was like this big Welsh guy, and he physically grabbed me and pulled me out. And I was like, oh. But it had this like windy, like sort of S-shaped thing, so you actually had to turn. So you had to make sure you had like turning on your car, but it did just turn into like wrestling with extra steps.
They should add that to Mario Kart. Just being able to like drag the other like races out of the kart.
If you get close enough, just stick a hand out.
Yeah, just that kicking.
That's actually what's coming in Mario Kart 9.
Yeah, that's why they had to wait. That's a lot of work for Nintendo to do to actually make a game.
Yeah, that Lion Eagle will spend the next 3 hours of the podcast talking about
if I start, I won't stop.
The textures on Luigi's glove and how cringe it is.
Yeah, that's definitely. No, someone change the subject quick.
So the streaming awards are happening. That's crazy. Have you guys taken a look? Or I guess did you guys cast votes in the prelims, like for like nominations? I guess.
Yeah,
I've actually got nominated
I put myself for everything.
Best streamer of the year.
Congrats, Truth Man. Very proud.
For context, these are the streamer awards hosted by Cutie Cinderella that we're referring to.
And Maya Higa.
And Maya Higa, sorry, yes. Apologies. I don't want to say anything bad because Z will shout at me.
But don't you dare disrespect the queen. But to be fair, it does feel weird that there's like tagging Maya's name onto it, because from what I've seen, Cutie's like kind of handling everything. I think she's just gonna be like a speaker, like like hosting, like presenting awards. But I don't know. They do keep tagging her name at the end of it. So
my favorite thing that I've seen that's come of it is that Emery forgot who Atriarch was again.
That is very funny.
Oh,
that has to be a bit. That has to be
because they were going through. She was like, they got to the speedrunner category. She was like, I don't know who any of these people are except Simply, and it's fucking Atriarch.
That's such a banger.
But yeah, our boy Stans, Rising Star, who I think I put Afghans for that, because for Rising Star I think actual small streamer like
Afghans or Houdat would have been hype.
Yeah.
Actually, if you want to go to the thing, I think it'd be fun if we go through, talk about the people that did get the nominations, and just like talk about what we think of the people and who we would vote for. Because I've already gone through and submitted my votes. There's a link in the podcast or in the podcast doc if you're on it.
Might not be valid anymore.
For real?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost as if someone prepared.
Fuck you! I did that this morning at 3 a.m. You didn't have the link set up properly.
Did I not? Oh well, cringe. That link doesn't work, so that's even more cringe.
Not working, dude.
Yeah,
the link doesn't work either.
It'd nearly as if I had the right link and someone changed it to the wrong one.
It wasn't a hyperlink though. It was like regular text, like the rest of the stuff.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's gonna get us DMCA'd.
Oh yeah,
that's it. We're done now.
Whenever this morning are done with us, fucking they're gonna come straight for us. McDonald's and this morning.
Oh, I think voting might be over.
I tried. It's spinning for me. Yeah, we might not be able to vote anymore.
Oh no, it says voting will close on March 6th.
We crashed the site, guys. We're too clouded.
We're actually too clouded.
Here we go. Let's do
hey Cans.
Cans? Whoa! Hey, look, Cans is here. Bam.
Oh, look, it's the funniest British guy.
Is this here?
All my favorite people, and then Lion Eagle. You see on Lion Eagle's channel.
You came to my channel to say that. Although I noticed you haven't got a sub badge there, Cans. Disgusting behavior.
Oh, he has one in my chat.
Yeah, I know he has.
He also has one in my chat.
He has one in everyone else's chat.
I've noticed that none of you actually are.
Right, let's have a look.
So
So who knows? So I've got the best Battle Royale streamer up right now.
Does anyone have an opinion on this?
I know who Nick Merckx is, and that's where my opinion ends.
Yeah, I've heard Nick Merck's name before.
Yeah, me too. That's it.
Man, you're the young hip trendy guy.
Come on, Zoomer, help us out.
I actually don't watch Twitch that much. I only know Nick Merckx, but what I was saying was I feel like they should have gotten a Battle Royale streamer on there because that's a Battle Royale, and I feel like it's kind of like all these are more FPSs,
just traditional battle royales. Yeah,
additional battle royales. Mix it up a little bit. Get Wander 15 in there.
Well, I think women need more respect on Twitch, so I'm voting for every woman when we don't know anyone from the category.
That is literally exactly what I did.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't watch. Oh, so they're the
very true, Ella. That is very true. It is just a popularity contest.
Yeah, it is true.
It's not actually based on who is the best of these people.
Yeah, because for example, I don't watch very much GTA roleplay, but I can say that everyone complains about how bad XQC is at GTA roleplay. He is on this because he is XQC. And I get, from my understanding, Fusely is probably I don't know who the third guy is, to be frank. But I know
you don't know who Butter is? He's like all about that Ron religion or whatever.
I thought he was all about the Four Noble Truths, the Eightfold Path. Is that him?
The big earlobe
guy. That's the one. Yeah. So
Fusely, I know she has been no-lifing RP, which is very funny. She dedicates her entire time to it. And then Saikuno, kind of similar to XQC. He just is Saikuno. I think he's a good streamer, but I don't know if I would say he's a good roleplay streamer.
I don't even know if I'd say he's a good streamer.
You guys ever watch The Yard?
I do watch The Yard. I'm also trying to get canceled by Saikuno on Twitter.
You know the whole saga about how Slime isn't allowed to bad talk other influencers anymore?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are we small enough where I can shit talk people that I don't like?
Yes. Yeah, no, we're small enough that we can use this for clout.
That's how you get clout.
As long as one of them's cants, you're allowed to shit talk anyone.
Yeah.
True.
Okay, yeah.
As in like Tommy T. Yeah, cants, I feel you. That's true. Actually true.
But I am anti Saikuno. I don't like him very much.
What don't you like about him?
I think he's very small bean, as Slime said. And look, there's people who like that. I think it's I hate to use the word cringe, but I don't think it's the most fun thing to watch personally.
Just because I don't like someone's, because me and Curly, we were talking about this. XQC's content is just not for me. I don't fucking get it. I would never go so far as to say that he's a bad streamer, even though I don't like his content. And you're not going to catch me dead watching it.
Evidently, XQC and Saikuno are doing shit right. They're two of the biggest streamers on the platform. They're making thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars a month, probably in XQC's case.
Sorry, hundreds of thousands?
In XQC's case, yeah.
Yeah, no, right? I think probably more than that, but fair. Big man's a fucking millionaire, easy.
Yeah, but I mean, millions a month. That's, you gotta get pretty big. Anyway, I just have that's whatever. I can go on.
Best roleplay streamer. I'm not voting for Critical Role because they get enough attention. They've already got an Amazon Prime show. Also, no profile picture, no vote.
I think
it is very weird they didn't give him a profile picture.
I'm voting for Seer for this one, definitely. That's the only person I know.
Yeah, I do like Seer and I do like Rufflegator.
I vaguely know Rufflegator.
But I know Rufflegator through him being on Mizkif stuff recently.
Mizkif.
The last episode of Schooled, right?
Yeah, and also Mizkif went on a Rufflegator dating show where he went and spoke to a bunch of VR chat women.
Yeah, which is a vibe.
I guess, has there been anyone you think has been snubbed so far for not getting a nomination for these first three? I'm not super invested in any of these categories.
For all of them.
I'm also not invested in any of the categories, but I think they should have gotten me in there for the Battle Royale for the one time that I tried to play Battle Royale on my stream and my computer crashed.
Hell yeah! I was about to ask how it went.
Okay, one sec. Does anyone like League of Legends?
No.
Okay, skip this.
Stans does for some reason.
Yeah, Domination
voting
7
for-
should have been voted here. I don't know why he wasn't. That's kind of cringe.
I'm voting for Double Lift because I think he's funny.
I'm voting for
I
Emery
still-
because of that one clip of Atriarch.
Actually, yeah.
Emery Red Pill.
Oh, Tarek, because he made us have
It's so
a
true.
really good Bros versus Pro video. But also Stens. Oh,
Oh, that's the guy that did the Bros versus Pro.
yeah.
we have
Yeah,
to.
Tarek
I don't know
He's
who
in-
Super TF is, but yeah, I'll vote for Tarek.
Let's be honest.
Best just chatting streamer.
Well, Shroud's also
don't-
goaded for Dono Walling Ludwig.
Shroud is
I don't know
gutted
who
for Dono.
Bruce Drop Me Off is.
So this is
Am I supposed to know who that is?
Bruce
What,
Rope
that's
Moth.
Bruce.
Bruce dropped me off.
He's
Yeah.
been in a whole
Drop
bunch
him
of.
off.
He's
Yeah,
been in a whole bunch of lover hosts. He's done he does. He's like in anything that like he does that kind of stuff.
Oh, Peer Money
I didn't realize
Robbie,
he was-
I've watched a few streams of. Well, I've watched a few videos of. Pretty funny. Like, did like some game shows where like it purposefully like falls apart.
I'll vote for Wubby just because I'm not voting for Miskif or Hassan on principle.
I like Miskiv.
I'll say it. I voted for Hazan.
I care very little for politics. So I don't
Yeah,
get
It's
that.
also funny even when he's not doing politics, though.
Hassan is only ever doing two things: watching politics or eating food or going and getting food while a video plays. So
Exactly.
I'm gonna say Peer. Actually, no, I'm gonna go Miskif.
Streamers born after 1990 only do two things.
Okay, so
Yeah.
question, Jody, do you watch any VTubers? Because I know that I doubt Truthman does, but I know Z and Land Eagle don't really.
No.
Oh, I
really.
mean,
I've seen some of Code Makeup stuff, but like not really.
Yeah, I've seen Coke
Yeah, I was gonna
and
say-
stuff.
Only stuff with Ludwig I've really seen.
I guess
I think
technically, from what I know,
Comico's
Iron
far
Mouse
and away the
should win,
funniest.
but I'm voting Komiko because I actually know of her content.
Yeah,
Hey,
Code
what
Miko's
doesn't
one
need
of the
anything
funniest fucking
else?
people.
I've watched all
Yeah,
three,
Miko's
all
funny.
4 of these.
I respect the hustle too.
Best
Okay,
strategy
I
gamer.
think
Well, here's the
go with NL.
category where someone got snuffed.
Definitely stands.
Yeah, why did I make it in?
but-
My huge influence on the Super Auto Pet scene.
I don't know why I didn't make
was
it into
like-
the speedrunner category. That's what I'm saying.
Well, if Stans
Overmind
got
is
in,
like
by default, I would have had they've got in since I'm better at Sap than Stans.
True.
Also,
Also-
I just realized Sap's in the fucking category thing. Literally, like, you scroll up, like, the actual
Yeah.
description, literally says Sap
Yeah, well,
on the
they-
like. I didn't read that.
They had to say Super Auto Pets in there because Northern Line's in there.
Yeah, because Northern Ireland only plays Sap. Fair.
And if you have to get one person who's a Super Auto Pets representative, you're not going to pick Stans over Northern Line.
Yeah, you're gonna pick Saikuno.
Yeah, it's like Sakuna's not even in this
Favorite Super
category.
Auto Pet stream.
That's
Good
actually
pick,
that's actually
Ludwig.
racist, Curly. This is
What?
Best ASMR
Okay.
streamer.
I have a lot to
Ghost
say
is
about
pretty
this
big brand.
category.
Jesus
All
Christ!
right, go Truth Man.
Look, there's no world in which I don't vote for Amaranth because I think out of anybody on the internet, I maybe respect Amaranth the most.
Amaranth
I think
deserves
I have-
Hustler of the Year. That's the
Amaranth is like, in my opinion, one of the smartest, most savvy people to ever grace our screens wearing a bikini or not wearing a bikini. Honestly,
yeah, depends on website.
The website, yeah, damn it.
Have you guys? Do you guys follow her secondary Twitter? Like her?
I was gonna
thought you
say-
were about to say, do
Yeah.
you follow her OnlyFans?
Yes.
Like that's what I thought you were saying.
But no, she has her Wild Kate Twitter is actually insane. She just like
Yeah, I
talks
follow
about like
that.
stocks and like crypto and stuff, and it's
Sounds
very
good.
interesting actually.
Also,
Sick,
Amaranth
yeah,
is
I follow her.
is a Stans frog, so she gets the vote.
True. She does.
We are on level with Amaranth.
We are the same.
We are
We're
the same.
Yeah. We're both.
And who?
Fucking
So best music
Stans-
streamer.
Stans
Who we got for Lily Pichu? I know T-Pain. I know, not really,
T-Pain
not,
streamer.
not as a streamer, but
Has to be. I don't
Seth
have
Jones
any
is not.
opinion. Bar that I like T-Pain.
Seth-
That's it.
Seth Drums.
It
I'm
would
not
be-
aware of. I
Seth
think.
Jones
It would be
is
very.
quite-
I think is this
funny
the
to
guy
see
who
T-Pain, you
who
know?
did that one song on the show that was like X Factor that Ms. Kiff and everyone did?
I have literally no
Is
idea.
that one guy who did that song one time?
Yeah, I think he did like one song where like he like got pretty big on it, and then I think he also
Talent show with Austin.
Did he?
yeah,
Yeah,
and I think he
he
also
said-
did like he opened for the Austin show, the Mia Malkova one.
So that's
you mean the Who Dat one?
Yeah, the Who Dat one.
Yeah.
exactly.
Who Dat lover host?
What were you saying, Jody? Sorry.
Wasn't he in that talent show we did as well, though?
Yeah, I think
Sorry.
that's what he did first, and then because he won that talent show, or whatever, they got him to do that. But Lily Pichu is the only one of these I really know as a streamer.
That's the woman.
But-
Yeah.
And also,
I
as
think
a
it'd
woman,
be
yeah.
funny to see T-Pain get a streaming award, just in general.
Yeah, but
TPN's actually very funny.
I tell you what, I'll vote T-Pain if T-Pain actually agrees to go. Then
Fair.
That would be sick.
So this one, I guess people might have more of an opinion on. I've
I've watched all of these people's streams
I
actually.
have lots of opinions on this.
I don't
also-
know who this woman is, but that's
Lots of
it.
opinions.
Yeah, I don't know who the.
You know who Nemsco is?
No,
I don't know
I
who
don't
that
watch chess
is.
streamers.
Hater.
I know Gotham because he was on something with Cute Cinderella, and then these two have done stuff.
Yeah,
with
he was
Ludwig.
her podcast
So-
coach.
So yeah, that's the only reason I know any of them anyway is through other streamers.
My take on this is like, look, Tez Live is sick. I appreciate what they're doing. Andrea is about my age, so it's like there's a shot in some world, right?
No.
Imagine.
You know, truth man, I'm with you on this because I am like head over heels for Alex. So let's hit him up. We got this.
Yeah,
Chess
let's
bros
do it
versus chess
together.
sisters.
Can you
Exactly.
introduce their mom to me then? I guess I'll take that.
Can't,
We got
there's
this,
a
Cance.
chance. There's a chance, Cance. There's just let me have this one.
There's more of a chance you get with Hikaru. Like
No, that's not true. That's cap. That's not.
there's more of a chance.
Okay, but I watch Gotham chess recaps pretty much like most days, so I'm gonna have to go with Gotham on this one. Also, he's Jewish, and I
I
respect
feel like
that.
you also have to look at
That
it
is
from
fun.
this is in regards to chess content. I genuinely can't remember the last time I watched a Botez live stream that was about chess.
So the first ever Botez live stream I watched, it was Alex saying that she's not stopping stream until she hits like 2200 in chess, where she's gonna shave her head. And then she just fucking like stayed up until like 7 a.m. off of like 4 things of coffee and just kept losing rating because she was tired. But she refused to end stream, and it was just very funny. And it was like one of the most base streams I've ever seen in my life. So, Alex, please beat the shit out of me. And also, I voted for you.
I just have to say this. Look, Andrea's going to college. I'm applying to colleges. I can make my decision, based on, what I'm saying, where she ends up. It's not
trying to get
sucking.
Can someone get the like that meme of the fucking boink like fucking go to horny deal?
Yeah, so I'm gonna vote the Botez sisters just because of that one clip where they were looking for Madison Square Gardens.
Let's go.
That's my
That is
favorite
so
chess
funny.
content. Yeah.
Best IRL streamer.
What's next? Oh, Jake and Bake. No,
Stan's got snubbed once again. That Walmart stream.
Who not get snapped once again? He did the.
Adrian.
The time he called the Atriog racist, basically. Yeah, I feel you.
He also did do an IRL stream with Neg as well.
Who?
I've also exactly. I've also still yet to see Whodat on the front page of Twitch. What's going on Twitch? You know what month it is?
Yeah, what's going on Twitch?
So what you assuming that he? No, actually, I will not speak.
But yeah, I also voted for Hijabi for this.
Yeah, I like
It should be so funny, especially
It's very
like
funny.
the stuff that she's been doing with S-Fan recently is really funny. That one clip where she says about the guy having a picnic.
She says what?
There's this homeless guy in LA, and she goes, "Oh, look, he's having a picnic," and it's just like him, like living in a cardboard box, basically.
Oh, poor sad.
Because it's such a nice day.
That's messed up. Yes, yes. The answer is yes. That's the answer.
Best speedrunner. I only know Simply off this
Patriot.
list.
Yeah, I don't know anyone but Simply.
Where's
Also,
I just have to go.
know who Smallland is insane.
who was it?
So
Who was
true.
it? Sorry, can't. On this note of Smallland, I'm gonna sound so horrible when I say this. Smallland and Point Crow, right? I know people make jokes about them all the time. I genuinely don't know the difference between them because I don't watch them.
They're so different, man. It's ridiculous. I think
I
first of all,
rather different.
No,
I
no, no,
was
no, no.
watching-
What I mean is, I just know that they're associated with each other, and like if you put them both beside each other, I don't know which one is Small Ant and which one is Point Crow because I don't watch them.
I will say they both do follow a similar aesthetic. Like they both have their like channel icon made by the same person, and like just like the way they do a lot of their stream setup is very similar. And then them both being speedrunners really doesn't help. However, I think Small Ant's the better speedrunner, but I think Point Crow's the better content creator in my personal opinion.
One of them is like a Walmart version of the other one, right? That's what I heard.
Yeah, people often say that Point Crow is there, but yeah, it's not.
Yeah, I would also not say that. That's a cringe thing to say.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
that being said, of these people, I do think Smollett makes the best speedrunning content of everyone here. I love Simply. I think Simply is absolutely hilarious. I like Atrioc a fair amount. I say between like him, Ludwig, Stans, and Cutie, I probably watched most of Atrioc content, but calling Atrioc a speedrunner is actually fucking insane.
Yeah.
Can't stand Small Ant. I actually think he's so boring.
Yeah, Small Ant is better than Atrioc at speedrunning, but also Small Ant said that Stans' thumbnails were bad, so...
Ooh, that is fair.
Also, like Atrioc is only in this category because there's nowhere else to put him.
True.
I'll say it.
I've got a couple opinions about this category. First of all, Linkus7 snubbed. Absolutely snubbed.
Actually
on
true.
Speedrunning. I thought you were saying Linkus got snubbed for Smash Bros. Streamer, and I was like, oh, weird.
No.
Speak to that.
I love Linkus. He's super funny. He's super good at speedrunning. But also, I just feel like I've got to vote for Atrioc for this one. The Hitman shit is just so cool, and I don't watch anybody else. And Simply runs Mario 64, and like, you know, whatever.
Mario 64 is like the pinnacle of speedrunning.
Mario
like
64 is the blah 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 blah, basically.
Unless you do a 17-star run.
Yeah, Hitman didn't exist.
Imagine not having the 17.
Atrioc was like, I'm good at a game. I have to make up a speedrunning category because I'm not good at any other game.
Also, I want to point out, Z, in one of the videos where Emery was doing a race, she accidentally got the 17 stars.
I saw.
And just casually beat your record.
In shambles right now.
Yeah, I mean, also snubbed for the speedrunner category is Lion Eagle with his his amazing Mario Kart speedruns, but you know.
Also snubbed is Notice Z with his amazing 17-star speedruns.
Yeah, well, you were on there, but then you lost the 17-star speedrun.
And I was joint third, Deck 2 SAP speedrun for a while. Didn't upload it, but I was technically joint third.
Okay, nice. Smash Bros. Streamer.
So does anyone actually watch competitive Smash here?
No.
Nah,
I think Xbox has funny pop-offs, but it's got to be Mango.
Yeah, it
does.
It's got to be Mango. But yeah,
if you're watching it purely for Smash, I couldn't tell you. But if you're watching it for actual banter, Mango is just.
Finally, Camp speaking some truth in my chat.
I think Leffen's my favorite player, but Mango's streams are just something else. Like he is on another level of most Twitch streamers in general, not just
level of existence. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. So I fucking love tuning into a Mango fucking Vampire Survivor stream. That shit's so hype.
Does anyone watch Minecraft?
Once again, Lion Eagle
One sec, sorry. Is anyone watch Minecraft but doesn't want to say they watch Minecraft? Type in the Discord.
Kans probably watches Minecraft, right?
Just vote for the British one.
Kans, there's two British ones.
Two, Tubbo and Tommy Innit.
I voted for Tommy Innit.
Is Granbu also British?
I don't know. I remember watching Tommy before he started playing.
I'm going to vote for Tommy Innit because that one funny clip where I said Stans isn't funny.
Yeah, that's true.
He's like, I don't watch Atrioc though.
That is really funny.
Or is also Forsen's another one of those. I don't get it. He's on LSF all the time, and like the clips just aren't funny.
There was one thing I saw where it was, I can't remember who was looking at LSF clips, but it was literally just Forsen in a boat glitching out. Like was like 10 of the clips in the video. And
I'm sure that was a cutie video.
Yeah.
You guys seen the clip of Young Gravy saying that he watches Atrioc?
I have.
Yeah.
That is like, I love that clip so much. It's so.
Young Gravy's gonna fuck Atrioc's mom. There's nothing you can do about it.
What's a Young Gravy?
You don't know who Young Gravy is?
He's in Mr. Clean.
Yeah, he's a comedy rapper.
Oh, I was gonna say, is he one of them? They're rappers.
He's a regular rapper, but he's got some comedic elements in there.
Yeah, I know him as like an element of people's streams, and that's it. It's
sorry. This is Outsmart Gold, and no one else has any other opinion. Skip.
I like S-Fan better as
S-Fan
like a
is
person and
way
content
funnier,
creator.
isn't it?
No, but if you're
For MMO
However-
content specifically,
Yeah.
it is kind of hard to beat Outsmart Gold.
yeah, that's the thing. If you look at all these and go, who's funnier, you'll have complete different results than who actually plays the most MMOs and who is the most committed and like thingy to it. It is Outsmart Gold. Rich Campbell's the biggest meme because he is like the bottom feeder of Outsmart Gold. Like that's his existence. His existence is to suck up the remains of Outsmart Gold's child when he goes offline.
Curly, what do you think we're doing
in the
here?
Discord, I've linked my favorite Young Gravy song. If you want to listen to that in your free time.
Best
we said
Valorant
this,
streamer, which of course, if this was done slightly later, would be Stens.
You mean if it were slightly earlier?
Yes.
You said later. That's whatever.
Yeah.
Then I know of Quarter Jade, but other than that, Pokemon's the only person I know of who does that.
Speaking of Pokemon, this is incredible. You guys remember the whole drama with her and Jadeon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen the video? I just saw this today.
Where they went and got chicken sandwiches together?
Oh my god, that was the greatest, one of the greatest videos I've ever seen. Holy shit.
Don't call it a comeback.
Sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was amazing.
I'm just
That
saying
was
they
actually
shouldn't
a
have
great
got
video.
chicken sandwiches. They should have literally squashed beef.
No,
I
they
think
should have
that was
had
the
some
biggest
Ritz
Also,
crackers.
they also should not have gone to Chick-fil-A because of the whole
The whole existence of
Homophobia
Chick-fil-A,
thing.
yes. Yeah.
Beer,
Shout
I
out to
guess.
EU
or
for just
something.
fucking kicking Chick-fil-A out. Because like Chick-fil-A tried to expand into like England and they were just like, nah, we're good. And then they
Like, we got
Nandos,
Nandos, mate. We don't need any Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, Nandos, mate.
Yeah. So
That's what I'm
shout out
saying.
to fucking
I've got
EU.
there's a Nandos in my city.
A what?
It's pretty good.
Oh, yeah, there's like
Nandos.
literally 2 Nandos in the US.
Thank you, Z. Thank you.
I also watched the Ludwig video.
You also
I'm
pronounced
not
it
allowed to-
correctly.
sorry, I'm not allowed to say Nandos. I
No,
have
you
to
said
say
it correctly that time.
Nandos,
Yeah,
But can't said Nandos. Or Line Eagle said fuck.
it's Nandos. England is my city. Based on through. Lanigal said it right. I don't know what you heard, but you said it
Lanigle's-
wrong.
Line Eagle, say it again.
Nandos.
Early, you say it.
Nandos.
Yeah, you're saying Nandos. It's just you've got the British accent.
No,
You are saying
no,
Nandos.
one sec, no, sorry.
Accent.
Z said it right, and then you said it wrong. So-
Nandos.
Whatever. Yeah, you're saying Nandos. That's what you're saying is Nandos.
No, that's the Indian version, the Nando.
What is this Nightlock command?
What do Nandu?
Oh no, it's a caps warning. That's funny. Never mind.
I need to-
told
I
kids
need to-
shut up about everything.
Yeah, I need to change it from a caps warning to a cants warning. Just every time Cant speaks.
That's so funny. Okay.
so-
okay.
I had to Google the word philanthropist whenever I was.
So there's
thinking of-
Jacksepticeye, Healthy Gamer GG, Drulupa, and Rambo.
Did you say Dralupa?
Yeah.
I am
Dr.
absolutely Dr. K pilled. I love
I
everything
love
that
Dr.
he
K.
does.
Dr.
Yeah.
K is so
I do
funny.
also like Dr. K.
I couldn't tell you. All I know.
Loves
only
a strong
person I know
emotion
out
and he
of
would
these
probably
people-
tell me not to love him, so.
The only person I know has done actual charity work. Like I don't know the rest of them really. So I know Jacksepticeye done a whole bunch of charity work because I watch Among Us streams.
Yeah, just like
But-
Jacksepticeye and Dr. Lupa, they do huge amounts of like giveaway and charity streams, which is like very pog.
Yeah.
But I am 100% just Dr. K pilled. Just having the discussions he has about mental health. It's cool to get streamers talking about it, but a lot of the streamer ones, like interviews, seem kind of disingenuous because obviously streamers don't want to like talk
Actually
about
talk
certain
themselves.
things for like fear of like getting canceled or like whatever. But like whenever he has just like guests on and they like have like real and true, just like completely like admitting, I don't know, just like I feel like a lot of issues that people have is just like not being able to accept fault in why
There's our
things are
stuff
the way
that
they
we-
are. And so to like see conversations where people actually make growth by like accepting their role in the way things have gone out is just like really just an incredible thing to sit and watch. So I absolutely love Dr. K, and he makes me feel a lot better about my mental health. And as someone who doesn't have access to healthcare, or like mental health care, I guess, it is nice to have like it's definitely not therapy. Like it's not a replacement for therapy, but it's like it fills a similar niche, you know?
Drake clap. That's what I have to say.
Yeah, so Jacksepticeye might have raised 10 million, but also HealthyGamerGG.k also made Ludwig think about the fact that his dad died at one point, so about the same. Really.
Tragically of alcoholism, I heard.
Yeah,
That's what I was about to say. That. Okay, what's next? Variety streamer. Look, Valkyrae is amazing on many levels. And when I say many levels, I mean many levels.
You're
gotta go to Ludwig.
Christ.
What?
Nothing.
No.
Well, because I think there's a category Ludwig's more deserving of further down that he's nominated for.
Is he nominated in Streamer of the Year or something?
He is nominated for Streamer of the Year, which I feel like is absolutely a no-brainer for Ludwig because of like the subathon and just the year he's had, and like his.
And I'm voting Valkyrae for this one definitely.
I've never watched a Valkyrae stream. I'll be honest.
Valkyrae, I've never watched her streams, but she just seems like a very hype person in general.
Should Charlie be here?
Yeah.
Like no, he's a good streamer, but is he a variety streamer?
He plays lots. He
does
of
Yu-Gi-Oh
things.
and React and Elden Ring, and he did Dying Light, and he does.
He just does what he feels. So I feel like
gameplay and React.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's
he
what
owns
the
an
rest of
esports
them do.
team now, which is kind of fucking insane.
Does own an esports team.
An esports team that does very well.
He also didn't watch Naruto. Don't say.
He did, in fact, not watch Naruto.
That we know of.
He also beefed with a fucking streamer about React content.
True.
Oh, wasn't
Can we talk about that? I would love to know how you guys feel about that because
we already talked about it. You would know this if you watched the podcast.
Yeah, we literally already talked about this, dude.
What's the conclusion?
You know, doing a game show counts.
Well, you know what you should do? Go back and listen.
Okay.
We genuinely talked about it for quite a while.
Yeah, we can talk about it off stream if you want, but I don't want to get into it again on the podcast.
Fine, fair enough.
Next, I guess we go Valkyrae and I'll move on.
I went Valkyrae.
Valkyrae and move on. Best streamed event. The price is scuffed.
So, I'll say it. Everyone's saying German Dollhouse. I don't get the German hype.
Did you watch that stream?
Yes.
That was performance art. I mean,
it was like literally everything that happened in that stream was things that chat voted on, so they had to prep every scenario for chat to be able to vote on.
Yeah, I know. Well, what I mean is I appreciate the effort that went into it. I just didn't enjoy it.
Well, let's look at the options like objectively then. So German Dollhouse, like we said, they had to look at every single outcome. Shitcon was just streamers got together, so that's just the worst.
Yeah.
I think it's funny that they did Shitcon instead of Shit Camp because Cutie didn't want to end up giving herself an award.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, Shitcon was a worse version of Shit Camp. So
yeah, I did also
based on the fact that it was the first one, and then the second one had more put behind it. So. Balloon World Cup, I'm not fully aware of, but that was that massive event, wasn't it?
Yeah, I thought it. I think Balloon World Cup was more hyped than German, but that's just my opinion.
The price is scuffed. That's just kind of a Twitch game show, which is that's like putting Mogul money on here. Where it was a good event, but
is that the one where someone Nev broke the golf club?
Yes.
Is that
yes?
Yeah, that's all I know that from. Yeah.
So there were some very funny moments on the price is scuffed.
So everyone's gonna say German Dollhouse, so I don't. But I just want to say that it's not. I appreciate it for what it was, but for me personally, it just. I don't know. It just didn't. It didn't.
Stop spamming caps then.
Yeah, it just didn't tickle my pickle. I'd rather watch people from all around the world hit a balloon up in the air. That gets me torqued.
Okay, I actually had no idea what Balloon World Cup was.
It's so.
Yeah, I think Dollhouse wins this pretty easily for me. Honestly,
so.
It's like
I appreciate that. I'm just speaking my part,
Stream game. I would not put any of these as stream games.
Also, don't even do this one. This one's shit. This one's actually
shit.
shit.
Not on here. I'm just going Valorant because
it's not even that Sap's not on here. This is just shit.
The only one that I actually understand being on here really is GTA.
But whenever I think of stream game of the year, it annoys me that it's like GTA. This is the game that's been out for literally 10 fucking years.
I agree. I agree. None of these games came out this last year.
I don't know if you guys. I mean, I know Line Eagle was around for what's it called? Wu-Tang stands, right? You were there.
Yeah, kinda.
Stands playing Valorant was my big start in the Stands community, right? Like my sort of germination as a Stands leech, because myself and another member of the community, Bubs, if any of you are familiar with him, we made a song about how much Stands played Valorant and how we hated it. And then pretty much directly after that, he stopped playing Valorant and just played League. And we quickly realized that we had made a huge mistake. But I'd like to think that it was all my doing.
Did anyone want to make a TFT song?
It was kind of a fire song too, so you could it's on the Wu-Tang Stands playlist if anybody wants to go watch it.
I'll say it. I would rather watch League than Valorant. Valorant's so fucking boring to watch.
I think Valorant's fun, and I have no idea what's going on in League.
Yeah, same.
The only thing that's cool about Valorant is like when someone like gets like a cool like reverse clutch where they like take out like 3 people. That's like the only exciting thing that happens in Valorant, and I can just watch the clip instead of watching the thing. You know,
League just feels like fucking. I don't. They're like clicking around on the screen. And there's lots of little. They say minions a lot, and there's like I just don't get it. They say dragon. I don't. What is dragon? And don't say dragon. These nuts. Like
in the jungle,
dragon. These nuts. 2, yeah. In the jungle, there's a dragon. You kill it, you get a buff that like basically makes you steamroll the other team.
That's stupid.
I'm just talking over Curly. He said exactly what I just said.
It's like, have you ever played Pokemon Unite? Do you know Zapdos in the middle? It's like that.
I've never played a MOBA. I don't play.
Hey, you knew the term. I'm proud of you.
Pokemon Unite should be on here instead of like one of these games. Instead of Apex.
I still think it should at least have been a game that was like
that came out last year at least.
Like like something like semi-relevant.
What would we have on there? SAP, obviously.
Sorry, when I say semi-relevant, I don't mean like all these games are obviously relevant.
Battle Royale, definitely 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
the only game beyond, played with me.
Beyond,
honestly, Among Us was the 2021 game of the year. 2 years in a row, baby. Among Us. Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Honestly, actually, that was 2022. Never mind. Ignore me.
I'll talk about this at length at some other
Prop Night is the real answer.
Prop Nights.
Blue Jay, what's up?
One sec. Let me go back and see what Soda Poppin streamed in 2021.
Yeah, but 2022 game of the stream game of the year. I think Lost Ark is going to be a big one. Elden Ring might prove to be a big one. Legends Arceus might also prove to be a big one.
No,
I think Legends Arceus has already done its time.
The problem with Legends Arceus is it doesn't have a Nuzlocke ability. Really, it's too hard to do, and that's what keeps Pokemon games alive and people playing them. Is that
the shiny hunting for this game is pretty pog.
Yeah, but like. I think of all the Pokemon content creators that I watch do Nuzlocke.
The 2 things you can do are Nuzlocke and then competitive, and it doesn't have either of those.
Or shiny hunting, which even is like
shiny hunting is far and away the most popular thing that people watch Pokemon for.
Really?
Which is insane to me. Yeah, I hate it. I think it's really boring because like it's basically just like
gambling. It's just gambling.
Well, even it's just you sit and you listen to the. You just listen to the person sit and talk. Really, like what's going on the screen is kind of irrelevant. They just like sit, talk, vibe with chat, and then there's also Pokemon happening. So like that's why it's popular.
Yeah, it's just a vibing stream, but then with hype moments that everyone could be like, "I was here for."
Just chatting with extra steps.
Yeah, it's literally just chatting with extra steps. But yeah, so best content org. Yeah. Let's talk about a snub, shall we?
LSF.
I mean, okay, I have a legit snub because 1, obviously us, but 2, I feel like Envy crushed it this year.
I was also going to say Envy.
Yeah, they had the Botez sisters, they had Minx, they got Biko. They've been crushing it. Like
I
as
think
far
they
as like
might have been a little bit late.
An esports org like embracing content creators.
Yeah.
I think.
Can I ask a genuine question before we go on? Who under what are an NRG?
NRG, they're also just like an esports league, but I like as far as I know, they haven't really embraced content creators like how Envy or 100 Thieves have.
So they must be doing dubs in whatever game they play.
Where's that one that Cutie signed with? Why aren't they on there?
What, TSM? Yeah, I was like TSM as well. Because
TSM went to the stinkers.
Yeah, TSM should be on here for the most members left.
I was like TSM. They're kind of on a rebound right now. They just won some big tournament.
Yeah, but that's like. Yeah, but like at the same time, like losing a whole bunch of people is what they're more likely known for than winning game.
Yeah, losing Bjergsen and Myth and whoever the third person was.
Yeah,
And Tiny Cutie.
I know.
Like all in the course of like a month. That's a bad look.
Yeah, I know 3 things about TSM. They lost a lot of people. They've got Cutie Cinderella, and they've got Grigod X. That's all I know. Only one of those things is a positive.
Yeah.
And Tweak.
True,
Yeah,
true,
I mean, I think
true.
TSM is more known than NRG.
Yeah,
the only thing I knew from NRG is that they had Nairo, and then we all know what happened with Nairo. So
Yeah, we all know what
we
happened
all
with
know.
Nairo.
he got last year there was like a huge thing in the fucking Smash community where like 20 top players got outed as like either like sexual predators or pedophiles.
Yeah, Zero got outed at that, didn't he?
Zero is one of them. But yeah, Nairo, he was like a top 5 Smash Ultimate player who got outed as being a pedo. And he was signed by NRG. And that's like the only real thing I knew NRG through.
The Leeching Stance Frogs does not condone pedophilia.
True. We've been over this one.
Yeah, I had to hold myself back hard for making some jokes.
I think we've got to go
very
with
serious topic.
So we've said who is bad.
OTK.
OTV and OTK. I mean,
I think
I'm going with
OTK are hype. What have OTV done? I mean, this honestly, what have OTV done?
I just think
They
I
had
enjoy
a really
OTV's
funny
content
fucking
a lot
lawyer
more.
skit with Ludwig.
That's it.
I think that video is actually fucking insane because like they filmed it as like a scripted skit, and they also just kept laughing and breaking character, but then just kept going with it, acting like they weren't laughing and breaking character. And the video is just so fucking funny. I absolutely love it.
There was no
It's one of my
script.
favorite videos. I want to make a video similar to that,
There
like in
literally-
that style.
There literally was no script.
Was there not?
No.
I don't know. That the video is absolutely god tier. I love
Ludwig
that
talked
video.
about it, and he was like, there was a concept, and then he just sat down and talked.
Yeah, I mean, I think I just find OTV's content a lot more compelling than OTK's content. I think it's just because Misgift turns me off as a viewer. I just don't like that style.
I like
But I
Misgift.
understand that it's like other people are the exact opposite of me. So I'm
Yeah,
going
I
with
think-
OTV, but I think OTK is a perfectly fine pick here.
For me, OTV are like the epitome of like wholesomeness. That's like so I know they're not, but that's they're like the good kids, and OTK are like the kids at the back of the class that are like kicking and
The
screaming.
old men.
You say old man? I'm pretty sure more members of OTV are older than most of the members of OTK.
Yeah, but Asmongold seems old, so it's like
Yeah,
No.
Yeah, but then they've got Emeru to like balance it out. So
yeah, I'm like,
So true.
And they also got an
Actually-
edgy fucking Genshin streamer that they signed, which was a weird pick.
Tectone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I used to watch
That's the
Tone
egg
before
guy.
he signed to
Egg
OTK.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Always see
I
his
kind of stopped watching him because
face.
when I stopped playing Genshin 2, he just said a couple of. He went on this like really weird like I'm getting canceled for being white sort of thing, and I was like, bro, shut the fuck up, please,
Right.
shut the fuck up. Where am I going with this? But then he signed to OTK like after I stopped watching him. I was like, this is a weird fucking pick. It was like when worlds collide sort of thing.
I think they wanted to like, because like all they had at the time was all like MMO boys. Like they were all like heavy MMO. I think they wanted to get like someone in a different sphere, and he was very much like anime and that kind of side of the world. And they were like, yoink. And then they're like, Emery also yoink. Because like they're not gonna steal the wholesome like nice people that watch Sykkuno. They're gonna steal the degens that watch fucking VTubers and whatever. Like I'm surprised they haven't went buy followers. Fuck yeah.
Let's go.
yes,
Oh shit! Let's go.
no posting links though, please.
Yeah, that's our issue is that you post links.
I don't think they're ever gonna steal those things. I think what they've done is smart. I leaned into the degens.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
One-
it is very night and day because like I like OTV's content. Like they did the white elephant thing, which I thought was very funny because like last year Michael
I
Reeves,
watched. I
his
love
white
that
elephant
video.
gift was a fucking barrel of oil, like crude oil.
That was so sick.
Like what the fuck?
Also, OTK got slapped. That also happened. He brought the averages down.
True.
OTK did get slapped.
They got Schlatt and Sear. So also Sear's another one where it's just like when worlds fucking collide because literally like 5-10 years ago, I used to like watch like a bunch of old YouTubers like Jax Films and Tobuscus and Sean Klitzner and like people like that.
Jax Films. Wow.
And fucking Sear would hang out and do videos with them. And so like that's how I knew Sear. And then Sear is actually just like some random fucking degen streamer now who's like incredibly based.
I agree, Cans. Jody, who do you think should win?
Well, I know OTK and I know OTV did Minecraft and I didn't watch it because I thought it was cringe. That's all I know. So I would pick OTK.
Damn, OTV
Yeah.
cringe. You heard it here first.
Hey, respect.
One thing I'll say
Okay.
is that 100 Thieves might have some of the best people in it, but they're super like underutilized as 100 Thieves members.
100% true. 100% true. They have like so many big names in there, and they like I don't see any content with them either all together, or if they are all together, it's just them like in an office being like, "We're here today at the 100 Thieves.
Yeah, like
Fucking
I'm right.
cash up compound, and we're all gonna hug and kiss."
Like, am I right in saying they've got
Very
Austin,
true.
Valkyrie, Hassan, and Will Neff?
I don't think Hassan's officially,
Yeah,
Is
I
Hassan
know
not?
they definitely,
Okay.
I know they definitely got
but
the
they do
other
have
two.
Will Neff, which
But
is a high
they've-
pickup.
But those three should make them like one of the leading competitors. And I mean, they are to the point where they're also in this list, but they're not. We haven't mentioned them once in our little run up.
Fair,
we
Chance also
know
makes
they
a point
exist, but we
about
haven't
them.
spoken about them. They are mostly on YouTube. That is true. But also, I'm also mostly on YouTube. So
That as an
Very
esports
true.
org, they're not great.
Mm.
I don't think they have any like super notable wins.
no, but I mean, on this list, 3 out of the 4 aren't notable esports teams. I mean, I don't know about NRG.
It's
NRG
really 50-50.
isn't-
Yeah,
I
NRG
think
is an
anything.
esports league.
It's basically between OTV and OTK. Lad Eagle, put your vote down. What
Uh-huh.
do you think?
Well, I'm OTK all day, every day.
So,
But yeah.
Z, your opinion
Okay.
is null and void. It's OTK. Let's go.
It was a 3-2 vote. Me and Truthmate were both on the OTV train, but y'all are OTK.
Oh, yeah.
Cance, you're not forced
League
to
of
watch
their
anything.
own.
League of
I
their own.
feel. I just think Ebi. Straight
Well,
up.
I don't know anything. Bar like by like I just know that he's goated. Like, but I don't know anything about him, which I guess is what makes this a thing.
My
mean,
opinions of
neither.
Ebi
All I
are
know is he's
Ludwig's
voted.
opinions of Ebi. Because I don't know anything about him. I just know Ludwig thinks he's super hype.
I think Ludwig's hype, so.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
Kid Boga's stuff. To be fair, absolutely funny as hell. He's the guy who does the anti-scam thing. He does the voice we pretends like an old granny.
Oh,
I'm
he's
like-
that guy, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's so good, so funny. But he did do the Balloon World Cup, yeah.
Well, we can't vote I buy for the League of Their Own because he did the Balloon World Cup and then vote German's thing best.
Well, no. This is like all time. Like,
Yeah.
like
I mean,
like,
Ebi just does all sorts of shit.
Ebi did like a
Amazing.
video with like fucking Messi and Ronaldo, I'm fairly sure, or one of them. I can't remember which one it was. And like, that's like one of the most famous human beings in the
Oh,
world.
yeah, I do remember that clear.
Yeah. Whether you disagree or not, Ronaldo is a soccer player.
I can't remember what happened. It was...
It's Ronaldo, yeah.
Yeah, but...
He had him. He just. I think he did like an interview thing with him or something. I'm like,
was it?
that's
I
crazy.
feel like there was a
Because
funny
there's a
clip
picture
of
of-
but I can't remember.
There's one with Sergio Ramos. This guy is like, was it Messi? I seen a picture of them with Ronaldo, and there's one with them with Sergio Ramos. Like these are like some of the best footballers on the planet.
Sergio
And
Ramos is just what
It's super impressive.
what people in my family say when something's like full.
With Sergio
Say
Ramos.
Sergio
Yeah,
Ramos?
like it's rammed.
Oh,
Like it's crammed
God.
full. You just say that's Sergio's Ramos.
That's...
yeah,
Okay. with
these are like
that-
some of the best athletes in their sport. Which you know, like no, I'm not saying anyone else is. I don't know who the Sushi Dragon is. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I was going to say. So we're voting for the Sushi Dragon, yeah.
So German.
A bar
Okay.
the dollhouse thing. I don't know anything else about Germa, but I can just say that Abai's like reputation seems to, you know, exceed knowing what he did. Like I feel like everyone has an opinion on him, even if they don't know what he's done.
Yeah, my opinion is I don't really know him.
I have never heard of him before in my life. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah,
Fair.
Really? So actually, that's not that surprising.
yeah,
He also isn't an English speaker, so I think that's
yeah.
That's
On
maybe why
this
you
list, I
haven't heard.
actually only know Germa and Kit Burger.
he doesn't speak English. Oh, I think he might speak English, but he's a Spanish streamer or Spanish speaking streamer.
Okay.
Rising Star. So no one
First of all-
notable here, really.
Zoil,
I think
it's Zoil.
Yeah.
I just have to comment that I cannot look at this picture that they used for stands without seeing it with the cat ears on. Like it's uncanny valley for me right now because it doesn't look real because there's no cat ears.
Yeah.
Honestly, a little
I
cringe
think-
they didn't use the cat ear photo.
So can I?
Agreed.
Who are Frogan and Purple Cliff?
No clue. I don't know who anybody else is.
I think Purple Cliff is a Pokemon guy who came from TikTok.
Oh, the cringe.
Okay.
Like he was doing TikTok content based on Nuzlocke and then came to Twitch and YouTube.
I'm sure it's entertaining.
No, just explain it a bit further. I think that's who that is. Frogan, I have absolutely no idea because I'm a misogynist.
Fair. I know who Zoil is. Also, do you know how tall Zoil is? It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, he actually makes Mizkif's doll look normal.
Yeah, he's like 6 foot, like fucking. He's not 6'8", but he could be 6'8" as far as I know.
God,
He is very tall. He's also like he's just like he could be a lineman in the NFL, just the size of him. Also, we have
Dr. Disrespect. Yeah, we have to pick stands, no question.
Yeah, I mean, I legally have to pick stands.
Even though Zoil technically has more viewers, but anyway, stands.
Exactly. We got to pick out the small streamer.
So that's a good.
Right now is
Purple Cliff is actually a goated streamer, but he's not stands. So the Legacy Award, basically the Old Dog Award,
Right.
Pokemon.
we got
I also feel
Daddy
like
Scarra.
you had a point there, Truthman, with like, well, has Dr. Disrespect not been around forever?
Doc has been around forever, but also I was just saying Doc because Doc's 6'8", so.
Yeah, you mentioned his name, but has he not been around forever? I thought he might have got a shout out in this. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, but Dr. Disrespect said that it didn't like Ludwig or something. So.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
Blue.
I respect Doc.
And then Ludwig was like, Dr. Disrespect knows who I am.
Why is the lo-fi girl in here?
True. Lo-fi girl should be on here.
Like I don't know. Did anyone do anything with like a lasting impact on streaming this year? Like of these four?
Has anyone done anything with a lasting impact on stream ever? That's what I'll say.
Oh, you're right. They can't include him because he can't be on Twitch. Fair.
Oh, yeah, that's actually true. He can't appear on Twitch.
I would say Soda Poppin personally, but I know Pokemon's probably gonna win it.
What has Soda Poppin done this year? I mean, I know that's not what the award is. But...
Soda Poppin as well, but like, what the fuck has he done this year?
Apart from the bit of the...
You clearly haven't watched him talk to VR girls. Very entertaining.
The bit where... Was it the Game Awards? That was so funny.
Compelling.
Oh, that was very funny.
Was very funny.
Yeah. And also, he invented Prop Night, or whatever the fuck the game was called.
Oh, yeah, true. He did start the Prop Night, man.
The biggest Twitch meta to date.
The one that Stan started after Soda Poppin.
You mean the one that we started after Soda Poppin? Excuse you?
Oh, yeah. So true,
we paid for that game. They got paid to play it. So.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys didn't get paid to play?
Oh, cringe.
I wasn't even an affiliate at that point.
It is very fun.
Cringe. Yo, Cans, you should play Prop Night with us.
I actually just uninstalled it because it wanted to do a 2 GB download, and I was like, no fucking way.
Can't you still play it? Can't you still play Almost Daily? Why are we not playing it together? I've wasted so much money on buying that game.
The devs pay me to keep the servers going. Alright, but yeah, I don't know. Like, of these four, I like Soda Poppin the best, but I don't think he's like done anything super impactful.
Yeah, but
Pokemon had her natural hair this year, so.
Scarra what?
VTuber.
Yeah, he did do the VTubing. I was like, Pokimane had the podcast, quote unquote, with Mizkif.
And her natural hair was revealed this year. Actual legacy queen shit.
I think that's sick. I think Poki's natural hair is great.
You
heard it here first, folks. That's a hot take.
It's really not, but fair.
Poki's natural hair, cultural appropriation.
That's the point. Okay. Gamer of the Year. I know
Shroud.
only one person, or I know Shroud and Tens.
Yeah, I know Tens, but based on the fact that there was the stands joke.
I'm not a gamer. I have no way of like having an opinion.
It's
yes, I don't watch Shroud content.
Guys,
so.
Jody's heard of Shroud. Drake.
Yeah.
Easy clap.
It's Shroud. Shroud's the answer, Drake. Okay.
That's Pokey's natural hair does make her a bad bitch. That is fair. Even if she did say the bad word that one time.
I think none of us have ever said.
Someone please speak.
I'm with you. Cants, I'm 100% with you.
Okay, Shroud is Gamer of the Year. I actually think, I don't know if you've moved it on, because I'm doing that stupid thing where I'm watching your stream instead of watching the screen that you're literally showing down.
No, this is Gamer of the Year still.
I've been doing the same. Yeah, Shroud, move on. I don't think any of us have super strong opinions.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Shall we move on? Okay.
I'm
Streamer of the
thinking
year.
maybe Sykkuno. I don't know who this Lugwog dude is, but
Ludwig.
Ludwig?
I love an XQ cow personally. I've been saying that diehard XQ cow fan since the beginning.
yeah, I just
XQ
think
Kyle, yeah, I love XQ Kyle.
this one's a layup for me, honestly.
It's
I
actually
think it's
XQ
Ludwig.
cow.
It's Ludwig. Like, there's no point talking about it. Subathon was last year. Like he's had a goatee fucking amazing, not in this car year.
Yeah.
Just an absolute dog.
Yeah, but Miskiff also, like, I don't know.
Has the door, the man with the door.
What the fuck
Excuse me.
That's...
I like Miskiff, and honestly, I think he would be my second in this list. But Ludwig has just
for
had
sure.
a goatee
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
And that's
Disney
it, done.
is less than
My
I
list
dislike
goes
XQC.
Ludwig, Mizkif, Sykkuno, XQC. That's how
Yeah.
my list goes.
I agree.
Okay.
Yeah, for me, it's like Ludwig, Miskiff, and then a massive long gap, and then XQC and Sykkuno.
Oh, yeah, XQC over Sykkuno. Wow.
Yeah, I think I could even fit. I could even fit Latin Eagle in the middle of there somewhere.
I would have to put
I
Lion
would-
Eagle this week personally.
I think
Broad, happy, blue jaded,
I'd put Lion Eagle like somewhere between these two.
alphabetically.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh,
and that is the streamer awards.
swear.
Make sure you guys go vote.
Even though I would be first alphabetically.
Shut up! I thought it was a funny joke. Okay.
Okay. Should we do the tier list? Any tier listers?
Yeah. So can we do
Yeah, we can
mine
move to the
first?
tier list.
Wow.
See, I want to do
look at
mine
this
last.
cheeky plug from Cutie Cinderella at the end there.
Wow.
Yeah, to go to twitch.tv/
Well, that's where you can watch it
801.
live, March 12th.
Wow, everyone go to twitch.tv,
Everyone's
Cutie
like
Cinderella,
this
give her a
stars
follow.
for some reason.
Tell them that Lion Eagle sent you here.
Exactly.
There it is.
Yeah, that's very true, Counts. People will complain if Ludwig said that Cutie rigged it somehow, which, if you happen to know Cutie Cinderella as a human being, you know that would be the last thing that she'd want to do. Not saying that I
Yeah,
know her
well,
as a human
I'm
being,
close
but
to
as
that, yeah.
from my like perspective.
From our personal hangouts that we've had with Cutie Cinderella.
Yeah.
You know, I'll
Until-
say it. I'll say I think Cutie would rig it. That's right.
Wow.
See, I'm pretty sure.
I think Cutie not only will, I think she already has. I don't think Ludwig
already
made
has.
it through nominations.
Z,
I think Stan was actually top strategy gamer and she cut him off on purpose.
That'd be funny. I was like, she did take cringe off of the one of the shit
Exactly,
camp games was
exactly.
like words that you think of when you think of Ludwig. She cut cringe because it would have been like number one, but she took it off because she felt bad.
Exactly. So she probably felt bad that Ludwig didn't the all of the not our LSF but the other LSF, the less popular one. Frogs don't like Ludwig anymore.
So true.
The cringe one.
To be fair, we are probably more popular in Ludwig's opinion than the other LSF. So
That's our in.
That's all right.
People hate us less.
the LSF
Someone
Ludwig
did say that in
prefers.
the chat earlier. Someone in the chat was like, "Yo, I actually like this." LSF.
Yeah, of course it's put us onto the front page of LSF. We are LSF.
I think
Big
our
website.
real in is that Ludwig saw the shirt that Notice the Z made for the
True.
Taskmaster finale, which was absolutely a flame shirt. So I think that's our in.
All right, it's
Yeah,
a
we just have to get
slime.
him to
Absolutely
remember
hated it.
Didn't he not all
I did hate it.
Didn't Ludwig also know that you got the tattoo? Or was that on like a letter there?
I mentioned
he
it in the
must have
letter
known.
in
Right.
the thing because like
He
I
also-
made the letter to Ludwig, but the shirt was
Yeah.
for Stans.
Yes.
Truthman, the actual in is what about Scrabble guy?
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
It's
What about
true
Scrabble
that
Guy?
Ludwig and Atriarch both tangentially know who I am as Scrabble Guy.
And
No,
Ludwig
that's-
knows that Kantz is a Stans mod.
True.
And
Which
then
isn't
you're
even
the other
true.
Kant, so you're in.
Exactly.
You're the Walmart.
I'm not the
Oh,
Walmart.
right.
Kantz.
Oh.
That's mean. That's mean.
Kantz,
Take it back.
Kantz is the Walmart Lion Eagle. That was your
Oh,
tweet.
yeah, sorry.
Oh
sorry,
wait,
sorry.
that was my tweet.
Yeah.
Let's get started on tier lists. And
Hey,
while Lion Eagle gets
don't
that-
be mad, Kantz. I followed it up with a JK. That's cringe. Don't do.
You also nearly ratioed him at one point.
Can I intro this tier list for the viewers at home?
Of course you can.
Go ahead.
Well, I was gonna tell my bus story while Lion Eagle gets it set up.
It's right here.
Oh, go do it. Do that.
He's already got it.
Oh,
set up.
you already have all 5 set up and ready to go.
Yeah. I can do.
All
it,
right, never mind.
I can do
Truth
it
or the
right
tier
now. I
list?
can reveal them.
Ladies and gentlemen, and earlier somebody said gentlemen, which is stupid because you could just say gentle people. Anyway.
As a they, I think
list-
gentleman is fine.
Yeah, but I feel like that still has men in it. Whatever. I guess I should probably
it's
not
herstory.
tell you.
Yeah, see, you should listen to what
It's
Truthman thinks.
You should listen to what I think of what Notice the Z thinks. Yeah. Whatever. People, human beings.
That's what you think,
I
Hans. You
love-
think you're not gentle, but you are.
I'm actually in the middle of speaking, which is crazy. Anyway, I am an art guy, and there's always discourse. For fine art comes up and art history comes up over columns. People love to get very passionate about their favorite columns. So I thought today we would see what the rest of LSF knows about column capitals throughout history, or just how they think they look. So without further ado, Lion Eagle, take it away.
Yeah.
I believe Curly wanted to go first, and I want to go last. So
Curly wants to go first. Well, let's see if we can find Curly's. And first shot Curly did is
Let's
this
see
one.
it, Curly.
So I have next to no opinion on any of these. My whole thing was that the one that had the word, did it say British in it or something, or English? That one went first. Or it had Gothic in it or something. I was like, yeah, sweet, that's
It
type.
has both English and Gothic.
Yeah, that's actually my type. Like English and Gothic.
Early English Gothic is your type.
Other
do
than that,
English girls exist?
yeah.
Because I know you got like English e-girls because you have like Belle Delphine, but like I could not
Yeah,
tell you like
she's also from South Africa, but fair. I know my Belle Delphine lore, so don't even at me.
That's fair. I just know she lives in England.
True counts.
Yeah,
That's the best
born
time
in
to
South
question, right?
Africa. Other than that, I'm more of a simplistic man myself. I think the other ones with a bit less design or more of a vibe. The ones at the bottom, I don't know what the fuck was going on with those. Like, anything in D, I was like,
Simple ones, and then the most simple one, you're like fucking D tier.
no, but it's because it looks strange. It looks strange. I don't like it. But all the other ones, I'm like, yo, what are these designs? Like, holy shit. Then the other ones was like, yeah, that's a vibe. That's it. That's all I can say on this. There's nothing, no other opinion that I have on this other than one had Gothic and English in it. That's hype. Other ones were simple, and then the rest of them just look totally whack.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Who do we got next?
So what do you think about that, Truth Man? Is this hot takes or is this?
I definitely think it's a hot take putting the early English Gothic capital as the first, like as the best one. I very much appreciate having both Ionic, Tuscan, and Doric in S tier. I don't know if I would put Tuscan in there, but Ionic and Doric are both classics, so you gotta have them up there. Romanesque is good. I very much love that Corinthian and Composite are low. The thing that I have beef with is putting the Achaemenian capital all the way down in D, because I just think it's fucking absolutely sick. It's like nobody else does that. They are the only people that do that, and it's one of the sickest things I've ever seen. This little horse type shit sitting on top of the column.
Okay.
But I would say solid tier list. Solid tier list.
Okay.
Fair enough.
We can move on to. Ooh, is this? Let's move this back to V100. Is this Journeys or is this Truth and Ends? Because I'll move on to the right one after that.
Not mine, I don't like.
Yeah, this looks like Truth Man's
Well, let's
because
move
he
on
had
to
the
Journeys
funny
then.
name.
We'll do Journeys first then. Ooh.
That's mine. I
No, they
gotta
both have the
say,
same.
nah, Ionic is my enemy. That is a fact. Cause
What? Ionic's your
Listen.
enemy.
I hate Ionic columns. That is my strong opinion.
Any personal reason for that?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I made him leave. I'm sorry. No, but listen.
Ionic columns killed Jodie's family.
I'm doing a course at uni about like religion, philosophy, and ethics and stuff like that. But my course, for some reason, is all to do with like history and English and art history and stuff. So all they talk about is like ancient Greece, and all I ever see are Ionic columns. and they're so boring. I'm sorry. I don't want to see them anymore. I've had enough of them. But at the top, the ones that look like broccoli, I was like, I could look at them for the rest of my life. Looks like veg at my Sunday dinner. Make me happy. And I mean, I just like the Islamic one because I like their architecture.
So I noticed that English Gothic is quite low there. Usually you don't have the same type as me then, I guess.
Nah, I thought the English Gothic was kind of cringe. What's the point?
Ow.
Shots fired.
It's a bit, I'm not going to lie to you, a little bit boring, a little bit plain, which is ironic because all of my plain ones are kind of at the top, but don't know. Again, English, Gothic, all I can think about is books and it scares me, so I'm staying away. And I've got this on the second one, the last one. The one that was standing outside my house. I just thought I'd like to lean on that if it was outside my house, and I couldn't stop thinking about it while I was making it.
I actually never thought about the leading potential of these. Damn, that made me rethink the whole tier list.
Well,
I'm trying to think if I was drunk, which one would I like to lean on?
You can lean up. You can lean up against all of them because these are just the capitals, so they're just the tops of the columns.
Yeah.
I will say the Romanesque ones are quite thin and skinny, so.
I'm a chunky boy. That's probably not my vibe.
Anyway,
yeah,
pretty solid, but we have huge beef because you put Ionic as your lowest, and I think that's absolutely unhinged. So
I'm sorry, but I think you're wrong. I'll make that. Don't come for me. I'm sorry.
I'll. That's not what I meant. I will discuss.
Don't clip that, please.
I will discuss the Ionic column and why I love it more in depth later.
Well, I think that leads us perfectly onto mine because Ionic more like iconic. Am I right?
That's so true.
Top of the list.
Wow.
That's so sick.
One sec.
Oh,
excuse me. I see something very obvious.
Yeah, early English Gothic is just a ball.
This is a ball.
This one is like you went too far. Chill out, dude. I asked for a column, not an acid trip.
Fine.
And yeah, this one like what? Like that's not a column. That is just a bit of wall.
You what, mate?
Like, come on, do a little bit more with your column.
What, mate?
And then these like I say, basic but acceptable, and then some classic little detailing, and then yeah, if you think column, you think Ionic.
I will say, I think it's absolutely fucking unhinged for you to have your tier called classy details but not over the top, and then put Corinthian and composite in there, the two busiest columns of all time. It actually makes me super angry. But I can't fault you too much because you have Ionic at the top, so it's reasonable.
We learned anything.
I'm also salty that I couldn't think of Ionic more like iconic by myself.
So, do we want to do Z's first and then have Truthman reveal like the true category, or do we want?
I do like that you did some pretty based category tiers. So I think let's move into mine because I also have some. I named my categories fairly based, if I do say so myself.
Go.
Okay.
I'm excited to see it.
Okay.
I literally can't read that through the thing. So like, all right, Truthman, listen. I know the point of this was for you to be able to geek out on something that you know about, but what the fuck is this? I literally don't know dick about any of these. Maybe this was a mistake and we need to like, I don't know, vet people's tier lists before we just like moving forward. But also I like Ionic because that one's dope. Literally I have no opinion on any of the top 3, 6, 9, 13. I have no opinion on any of those, but I like Ionic because I'm a slut for Rome.
You really can't just fucking take a look at them and have your monkey brain go, looks good, looks bad. You really couldn't do that?
Absolutely not.
Ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I think that's...
Well, to be fair, that's I assume that's ADHD brain.
I'll get into this more. Pretty much all the tier lists are going to be gaming related in some way, right? Like at least in some way. I'm not a gamer. I am like the most... If gaming is religion, I am a staunch secularist, right?
We've heard the last one was about movies, which characters you could beat the shit out of.
That's sick.
The first one was one that really glad you weren't here for.
True.
the Nintendo Direct one, I don't know squat about. I mean, I know a little bit about gaming just from like osmosis, but I was fully prepared to enter a tier list of what I thought looked the coolest. I feel like you just could have homied me and done that for this one, but no, you had to go on this whole egotistical rant about how you don't know anything about columns. It's ridiculous, honestly.
I agree. I'll say it. I agree with Truthman.
But
Yeah, I
I
agree. This is disrespect on the highest order of the tier list.
Yeah, just skip this.
I even said in our group chat, "What the hell is this tier list?" But I still went and did it.
You did say that. You did say that. Yes, Kent, I have. Okay.
Fortunately,
should we go to mine?
This is a good subversion of the task. I'll say it.
This
is a 5-point task.
Okay. Last one, best one. I'm just preparing you guys. Okay. There is going to be a little bit of controversy here, given that I have one of the Egyptian column capitals in my S tier. Or otherwise known as my please build my temple, hot emoji, hot emoji, hot emoji, 6 here. Obviously, Ionic is at the top. I mean, how much more could I explain why I love the Ionic? It is just, it's classic, it is beautiful, it is regal, it's simple while not being too minimalistic. The fluting is just perfect. Fluting is the lines on the little indented lines in the column. It is just sublime.
Fluted and gooted, if you will.
I will not. You can though.
Fair enough. I'll take that L.
Doric, also classic. Love the fluting. Again, another classical order from Greece. I just think it's another iconic column type. And this one I was not expecting to put so high. But this type of lotus Egyptian column capital, I just felt like definitely way less busy than the other types of Egyptian capitals. And I think I just am a big fan of Egyptian architecture in general. And I've seen a bunch of examples where they use this type of capital. And I think it's just sick. So that's where I stand on that. Now, move down to I would let it stand on my house maybe tier. I think the Persian one is just like, I'd never seen it before, but it is just fucking goated. There's this motif in Persian art where they have like men with or they have like these cattle type things, protectors. I'd never seen it before on top of a column capital, and I think it's just absolutely goated. The Islamic one, classic Islamic architecture, as Jody said. I am an appreciator of that type of architecture. And the early English Gothic, the leaves are pretty sick, so I had to put that there. As we get lower on the list, Tuscan, too boring. Romanesque, too boring, too skinny. I don't fuck with the skinny.
Oh, with skinny bitches. Yeah, fair.
That's not what I was gonna say. That's not what I was gonna say. It's just so small. It's so flimsy. It looks like I could like knock it out with one punch, you know. So Romanesque is not like at the top. Would not recommend to a friend tier. Craftsman column, very common, at least in my part of America. I actually, the inspiration for the Craftsman column being on this was that I was in one of my friend's houses and there was a Craftsman column in the house. And look, it's classic Americana, but I don't like it very much.
That's actually just a picture of your friend's house.
Oh, imagine your friend having a Craftsman's column. Oh,
That is
I couldn't.
I am 100% positive that all of you have been in a house with a Craftsman column at some point.
Yeah,
or I will.
You don't know anything about
$1 million.
no. All the houses I've been all have Ionic.
Yeah.
Okay. At least not the Brits, but at least notice to see.
Sure. Yeah, I 100% have.
Front of my house leads out onto the street. There's definitely no columns there.
The rest of these of the Egyptian capitals, I think they're too busy, too much going on. Kents, they're like interior columns, and also for American houses, you've got these like overhanging porches.
Yeah, it's mostly for like porches.
Yeah, which, believe it or not, America just has much more room than us, so they have the ability to just have massive gardens and pay like $2,000 a year for that house. Whereas here I have to go into Victorian architecture with squished houses together. It's kind of like that's why we don't have columns. We are not made in a grid system.
So we're in my would not recommend to an enemy tier, and here we start to see my least favorite piece of art of all time. I fucking despise the Corinthian and composite columns. I actually can't articulate how much they make my blood boil when I look at them. Like, look, Corinthian, it's okay, I guess. Like, there's some redeeming qualities. It's got the leaves, it's got the classic shape. But then, oh my gosh, the Romans, they bastardized the classical Greek orders. It's called composite because, as you can see, basically they took everything good. They took the fucking columns, they smashed them all together to make, like, the love child ugly column. And in doing so, they took every possible good aspect that was in the other columns out of them. And now you have the fucking ugly-ass, like... you have the stupid, ugly Corinthian leaves and, like, the worst part of the Ionic column, and they're all mixed together, and it just actually makes me seethe when I look at it. Yeah, that's all.
So, it looks a bit like a dragon, that's what I was thinking. That's why I put it higher than the other two.
Yeah, fair.
It makes me angry.
So, on a for real note, why and how do you have a passion about columns? Am I just so uncultured that I don't have, like, any kind of opinion on things like this? Is this, like, a cultural thing that I'm just, like, not picking up? Like, my opinions are, like, which, like, McDonald's item is the hypest, like, not, like, like, not what top of a big, like, hole.
I'm an art guy. I took, when I was in high school, I took AP Art History, which I loved, and then I started an art history club at my school. Yes... I'm a nerd, it's whatever.
Yeah, I think the curry dip is probably the best dip with chicken nuggets, just saying. Ooh, that's actually really good. One sec, we need to do the McDonald's, like, item tier list next, just to, like, get them to go for complete opposite of, like, cultural art to, like, trashy fast food.
Funny.
If we want to do, like, trashy fast food, we should do Taco Bell instead of McDonald's, but yes.
Fortunately, it doesn't exist here, so I cannot do...
You guys don't have Taco Bell.
Wait, you don't have Taco Bell?
No.
You
also never
Taco
had
Bell.
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell's in the UK, just not in Northern Ireland, apparently.
I don't have Taco Bell.
Yeah, Truthman's actual nerd. Yeah, we're the kind of we're the geeks. Like, that word doesn't exist. This is where the word geek and nerd has to, like, differentiate.
I'll say I started the chess club at my high school, so he's not alone. I fellow nerd. Reach across the street.
3 clubs at my high school. I've started Scrabble Club.
Frisbee club.
Well, no, I'm a captain of the Frisbee team, but that's
yeah. But the fact that it existed before, it also amazes me.
It's a team. It's not a. It's a team. It's not a club. Okay.
Yeah, no, but, like, same difference.
Oh, History Club and then Word Puzzle Club is the newest.
Okay, wow.
That's sick.
We live in different
worlds. A Wordle club, basically.
Yeah, I love
the idea of the rivalry between the Word Puzzle Club and the Scrabble Club.
Is there, like, an algebra club? And they're like, fuck those word guys.
The funny thing is, the funny thing is, there's a word puzzle club and then a word game club. But the word game club happens while I'm doing art history club, so it's like
you literally just started a new club, so that way you can go.
Yeah, exactly. That's literally exactly what I did.
What I want to know is when is the Truth Main pivot into upwards happening?
To upwards is fun. It's whatever. Yeah, I could talk more about the reasons why I started both of those clubs, but I'll do that offline maybe if you guys want to ask.
When are you gonna transition to the superior word game of bananagrams?
Fuck you.
Yo,
I'm not smiling.
This whole past 5-minute interaction has just made me realize that I think we and Truthman are, like, the polar opposite spectrums of life.
I think we are. What's the common thread between us, Curly? We both watch Stans.
Yeah. We are
white.
people. Yeah.
You are human. You both identify as male, if I'm not mistaken.
I can say that.
Kance, that's a fucking banger. Yeah, you would be right. That's so funny. No, apparently they play Scrabble, but it just wouldn't be fun because I would go and stomp on. It's just whatever. Yeah. In my club we do crossword puzzles, so we're cultured.
I don't think I play like in terms of clubs, I played Warhammer and school, and then I played rugby as well, which to be fair are also polar opposites.
You played Warhammer and you're calling Truthman a nerd.
No, I'm a geek. He's a nerd.
Nah, Warhammer's beyond geek.
No, he does things that are like educational and also fun somehow. That those concepts don't really go together for me. I played a game where I painted little figures and I roll numbers that don't go any bigger than 12.
I'm just saying, any game where you have to get a tape measure out is too in depth for me.
Fair. Fair.
Man. Okay.
So I do have a bus story for us.
To hear the bus story.
I do. So last week we were like, oh, it's time for our recurring weekly segment, Notice Disease bus story, and then I just didn't fucking have one that week. I was like, bro, fuck this. And then literally Saturday, I get a fucking bus story the day after the podcast. I was like, motherfuckers. So I was wearing this exact hoodie, actually. I don't know how well you guys can see it. It's my Kermit hoodie that I've worn a couple of times.
That's so cool. That's actually so cool.
I got a compliment on it at work today.
You almost have to send that away.
I work at a Catholic school, and so anytime I get any compliments on like my Ram Ranch or my fucking like just weird, obscure fucking Kermit with a gun hoodies, I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, I'm a degen, but like y'all are supposed to be like well-adjusted, normal people. What's happening here?
Say Ram Ranch.
It's like what's like look at that. No, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Well adjusted.
Well, I mean, I feel like most people that like attend college regularly are semi well adjusted.
That's not the part I was talking about.
Oh yeah. All right. You know what? We'll say it. Fuck Catholic.
So true.
You know what? I'll say it. Fuck cats.
Yeah, I'll say that.
But anyway, I'm getting on the bus to go home Saturday night, and this dude, he fucking he points at me as I'm like walking up the fucking bus. I'm like, all right, this is fucking weird. And then I sit down. He's like, yo, that's Kermit. I was like, it is Kermit. And then he was talking about how he has a fucking like Harley Quinn shirt where she's like getting fucked. And I'm like, that's normal. And then the dude in front of him was like, yo, did you just say what I think you said? And he was like, what'd you think I said? And he's like, you have a shirt with like Harley Quinn having sex? He was like, no, I didn't say that. He was like, oh, dang, it must be the voices. Normally they say things like red rum, red rum. And I was like, what? Action! I don't want to be on the bus anymore.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and so that's just casual fucking riding the bus in Kansas City at night. I don't know. Yeah, the voices. So shout out those guys.
Yeah, sounds like you definitely live in a nice part of the world.
I don't live in the ghetto, but I do live ghetto adjacent.
That's actually crazy. I think I was probably that weird kid on the bus, so I can't say anything.
The amount of grown men that just talk to themselves on the bus is actually astounding. It makes me terrified to grow old. I was like,
how do you know they're just not like live streaming? Like, you don't know. They have GoPros attached to their chest.
That's where I am too.
Yeah. And they're just everywhere. Like, boys, today we're on the bus.
I didn't realize Marge Simpson was a streamer.
They don't have Roman columns, but they have columns. Can't is the thing.
Like houses have columns, not Roman columns.
Yeah, we have the shitty column that no one liked. That was like a weird JPEG, as opposed to the rest of them. We have those type of columns.
Yeah, they don't put the JPEG. Like the column, JPEG isn't related to how it looks.
Good question. I'm not sure who's dead.
Cants, you're dead. You're dead, Cants.
Yeah, Cants, you're dead.
L plus ratio plus Cants died.
Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, damn, he's back.
Yeah. Also,
so do we have what else is on the list? I know we have Curly. You want to talk about your announcement?
My announcement? Which one?
Oh wait, fuck yeah. So Truthman has to leave kind of soon is the thing. So we need to start wrapping up. So I don't think we have time for anime or Anna. But you do have kind of a big announcement, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
coming in like 2 weeks.
Coming in like 2 weeks approximately. We will, I guess, the first episode of a game show that I have put together, totally not stolen at all, completely original idea. I'm not going to say the name of it, but it's going to be pretty good. We're going to hopefully run that in about 2 weeks' time. I basically have done all the prep from it. I have a scene ready. So there will be at least one episode of a game show that involves lying to some degree. That
So,
will hopefully
Curly-
come in 2 weeks.
Really, by it's a big announcement in 2 weeks, so that really means we're not going to get it for over a year, right?
No, I actually might. Unfortunately, whilst we leech, we don't take the bad qualities, and it will actually be probably 2 weeks or even earlier.
Yeah, so LSF, we're actually going to do like real content. Like, obviously, we do the podcast, but like we want to do a game show, and we probably need to like do some sort of like streamed games together once we figure out Jody's and Truthmane's situations a little bit better. But yeah, so get ready for
prop
actual
night. That's 5 players.
True, it is 5 players. Get some real and based LSF content out there.
Let's get some real and based LSF content out there.
I suppose the plans in general, something I wanted to talk about. The whole thing that we're going to do definitely is this podcast every Thursday. Whether it be all 5 of us, whether it be 3 of us, it really just depends who's available, but we're trying our very best to get everyone on it at least.
I hope it's
We'll
not
stick-
3 of us. I didn't make any overlays for that.
Well, we'll just do
it'll be
the scuffed overlay. Hopefully, maybe we'll get some guests going forward. If someone drops out, maybe we can do one with less people. We're gonna hopefully try and get like. Well, obviously, we haven't fully discussed it all yet, but hopefully we're gonna do the game show thing that I have planned, and then maybe some other videos. Do like a video, maybe like once a month or something. We aren't like fully in to decide what we're gonna do, but for now, game show podcast confirmed.
Yeah,
in the works.
definitely some fire
Frog.
Reddit content. And then I'm also hyped to design some merch because I have a couple of cool different merch ideas that I need to roll by you guys. But
Yeah.
get ready for the merch.
Yeah. Also, I'm gonna throw it out there. Don't get ready for the merch.
Get ready for the merch.
The game show will be hype. It could maybe cause some problems, or it could be really.
Yeah.
It could either be really funny or really really awkward.
It would be so funny if Stans canceled
Or
us.
both.
Stanceled. if you will.
Stancelled.
It could either go down extremely well and very, 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 very funny, or it could just bomb. But hey, I've got it all planned out. I spent way too long making an overlay for it that's not even that good, but it is what it is. And hopefully we'll continue doing that at least once a month. Do whatever.
Yeah,
No,
just like
not
XX Gamer Juice.
yeah, not cringe. No, it's not cringe. Yo, I'll
No,
tell
it's gonna be
I'll tell you
based.
about it. Actually, should I even tell Cance about it? He might tout.
He might spoil it to the big man himself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Cance is
he
a
might
big
try.
leaky boy.
Yeah, big tout.
Mm.
I hate that.
Don't say Cance is a big leaky boy. That reminds me of well, you know that economic trend when the money starts to decrease in value, right?
Appreciation.
Inflation.
Oh,
Inflation or deflation? What are you talking about?
thank you. Notice the Z.
Just
Didn't
like
wanna say the
can't
word.
inflation.
Well, if the value goes down, it's deflation. But
No, that's not true. If the value goes down, it's inflation. But whatever.
I'd like to point out I did not say that that Cance is a big stinky leaky boy.
That was the connotation, though.
mm,
Hey,
what it felt
I
like
thought
you
I thought it smelled alright, but
I guess it depends how you look at
Boy.
it. I suppose you're not wrong, but it depends how you look at it. But
Oh, you're right, Curly. You're right. It can go either way.
yeah, one sec. Who the? Oh, sorry, I'm just reading the thing. Who the fuck are we at the bottom? So there's
Had to be noticed as you,
Oh,
right?
yeah, that's me at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
yesterday,
Of course.
or
Fair,
technically
fair.
this
Of course it
morning.
was.
Yeah, because
Fair.
I was just putting things so that way we'd have enough to fill the time, but which I should know by now is never going to be an issue.
Yeah,
But-
we've gone way beyond. Like we have so many other things that we were going to talk about, but we actually have filled a nice, just under 2 hours. I think we're sitting at the moment, so
Yeah.
it should be good.
So that being said, I have been Notice the Z, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube. Check out Cooking with Vincent. Tomorrow I am going to be streaming Vampire Survivors with Kevimation. So that'll be fun.
Sick.
Tune in around 7:30 Central Standard Time.
Oh, champ.
I am Curly801 on Twitch and Twitter. I personally think on Twitch I will not be live for a while. Probably starting next week, but I like to tweet once a day as a daily quota. I threatened Putin in my most recent tweet, but we'll not go any further than that. But yeah,
No, he's on his way to Russia to fight Putin personally.
No, he won't come near me.
That's why he's not streaming. It's because Curly has to fly to Russia to fight Putin.
That'll be World War IV.
We'll skip past to Jodie. I'll do the last one. I'll have control of ending stream. So.
Well, I know to do it too everywhere. I'm gonna be live this week. Actually, I lied last week. I was trolling. But probably.
Well, last week you said you're gonna be live this week, Jodie. To be fair, you're not lying.
Oh well, then that's it. I'm not a liar. Why would I lie? Yeah, Tuesday night probably, Wednesday morning or Wednesday night. I don't know. One of those days I will be live. Count my words.
All right. I am the Truthman on Twitch, and you can search up Truthman on the YouTube bar, and you can find my channel, hopefully. And I will be live either Saturday or probably not for a couple months, because I'm just like that.
Do you have a command in your chat, by the way, Land Eagle, for everyone?
Yeah,
I'm editing
it.
I'm editing it right now.
We also, before Land Eagle kicks in, we also have the YouTube channel for LSF now that has the announcement video of everyone on there.
It does also link to everyone's YouTubes and Twitches.
True.
And that's it.
Sorry to interrupt. Go ahead, Lion Eagle.
No, it's fine. So yeah, I'm Lion Eagle 22_25. You can catch me tomorrow playing some Pokemon in the Soul Lock that I've been doing with Stray Hippie. If you've not watched any of the other episodes, it doesn't really matter because we're probably going to end up resetting anyway. And on Monday, it is the return of my D&D podcast, Crits and Gigs, where we'll be going.
Nice.
We will be looking at the Bard, and then the week after. I did announce this a little bit last week, is that I'm going to start looking at getting guests on the show, so talking about their favorite classes and getting them on for the classes that they like.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so that's some of the content coming this way. Until the DLC drop of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I will still be doing speedruns of that until I put the game down in anger. Hopefully, going to get into the top 100 before that drops. And that's basically the goal of streaming at the moment, and I'll have a little bit more time to do so going forwards. So hopefully that's what the content's going to look like. So that's it for the Lion Eagle channel. That's it for the rest of these guys. We have been LSF. Be sure to check out everyone individually and check out the YouTube channel, because we will be posting the old podcasts up there in the next coming week.
So if you missed episode 0, episode 0.5, episode 0.66, or episode 0.98, you'll be able to catch those on the YouTube.
Yeah, they will all be coming to the YouTube in their full glory.
I hear you. Thanks. All right.
But yeah,
do we want to rate someone?
So we actually are finishing before Stan's finishes. So
Stan just finished. I'm not even. He literally just finished.
Did he? Did he just finish?
Yeah, and he just rated the guy that he was streaming with, who also
just finished.
Yeah,
oh.
He rated it.
Everyone's just an offline raid.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, baby. I was excited. So we've got Kevin Mation live. We've got Connell Jonold live.
Who?
True.
Oh, let's leech some cloud from Connell Jonold. How about it?
I do think Connell would make a fire first guest. I'll say it.
Would be a fire first guest.
I think we should wait until like episode 52, like a full year, and then we should get Stans on. Fuck Stans. Yeah. Because LSF, or not LSF, what's their name? S3K. They had Atrioc on like episode like 8 or 9. Fuck that. Stans can. I don't. We don't need Stans like they need.
100. Let's go.
Episode 2 years, and then we'll get Stans on.
That would be wild.
I might be about to get banned in that emotional guy's chat.
Yeah,
because I just put because after everyone went to the wrong raid, well, it went to this raid of an offline stream. I just put wow, everyone go to my channel instead.
That's a banger. Okay.
But yeah, so let's raid Connell Jonald.
Donald Jonald?
Constance, or
Connell-
like Constance's friend?
Connell Ronald Jonathan.
Sounds great.
Oh, you know what? Lanny, you can't do that. Why can't we do it?
I think he's talking about. I think Kansas on mobile, and he just heard the Lion Eagle telling everyone to come to his chat.
Yeah, it's funny though.
It is funny.
Wait,
Rocket Slacker.
Hey.
oh,
Late.
we're literally done though.
Hey, Rocket Slacker, how's it
Yeah,
going?
you did. Hey, but guess what?
You did.
Guess what? It'll be on the YouTube.
It will be on the
Check
YouTube.
it out on the YouTube. And actually, I'm gonna work on getting it uploaded to Spotify and Apple Podcasts because it's really easy and free to do. So once we get like our edited version, we will be uploading those.
Yeah,
wherever
we might
podcasts
we
are.
might want an edit
Very
version where we
sick.
take out the tier list if we're gonna put it on Spotify.
That's such a bad
Very
audio concept.
Yeah.
This is definitely a video first podcast or a video forward podcast.
Yeah,
I actually, I appreciate that. There's definitely a few people have clicked that link in that guy's chat and went, "Yo, this lad is really good."
Sure, we're up to 12 viewers now. Let's go.
Yeah, thanks for
Okay.
coming in. The few people who've come in, get ready to watch Connell Jonald.
Really
You've gone from one offline chat to another. Get absolutely debated.
Like, where's the?
This
Click
is
here.
the great debate.
Oh,
Let's go, everyone. Let's go, Rick
click
Connell
there.
Jonald. Everyone, get in
Go
there.
on to Connell Jonald, go on the YouTube. If you missed the episode, it'll be uploaded in probably like 3 weeks.
Yep, you can find out who we are from the
Hey,
YouTube.
follow my Twitch too. You should also follow my Twitch.
Yeah, follow Truthman's
I'm
Twitch because, as he
I'm
said, he
already
might be
on
on later and he might be on in a few years. So who knows? Lucky dip.
Oh, there it is.
Check out all the individual channels. Make sure you follow this one so you can check out the sick content that's going to be on here later. Check out the YouTube and enjoy Connell Jonald stream. Bye, everyone.
Yeah, bye everyone.
Friend. Bye.